Hi guys, thanks for joining me today. Now, a few days ago when I posted my first crafting therapy video, I let you know that I work for a school and we have spring break next week, and the governor said no more school in the buildings, traditional style, and so they released all the students and all the teachers for this week. And so I thought I'd have a whole lot of time in my hands. I work in the area of scheduling, enrollment, social emotional needs, things like that at the school. And so I've actually been quite busy this week. I've gotten a video out every day except for yesterday, but I'm going to make up for that. So, thanks for joining me today. Now, Cricut Design Space has added a ton of free designs since a lot of people are stuck at home and they're trying to do their part, and I think that is wonderful. And so I scrolled through those and I found a little fringe pattern. And so today what I'm going to try is I'm going to try to cut a fringe pattern out of this denim. And I've used this denim before on earrings, such as the ones I have on now. And they turn out really cute as earrings. On the back, I have a piece of heat and bond. And I'll go ahead and leave that on, I think, during the cut, and I'll take it off after the cut. I don't have any of those little metal things that you put over the top of fringe. So for now, I'm just going to have to improvise. Maybe I'll wrap wire around it. Not really sure. It's probably not going to look great at the top until, we can actually get out and do some shopping, or I order those online. But really, I just wanted to experiment with the fringe and check in with y'all, and hope you're all doing well. So let's go ahead and get started. To get started on this project, I'm going to click on New Project. Then over here on the left where it says Projects, these are Cricut projects. I'll click on that. Then I'm going to click on Free. And then in the search, I'm going to type in tassel. Is there one L or two? I think it's one. Okay, so I have these two options, and the main difference is this one, you have the pattern for these two pieces of leather that would go around your tassel, and this piece that comes out of the top of your tassel. But I'm going to go ahead and open this one, and then I'll say Customize. I just want one tassel for now, so I'm going to go ahead and delete. Hopefully I can make it up there. That one. And I like the color purple, so let's delete the blue one and we'll stay with the purple one. Now I don't want my tassel to be that huge right now. Well, let me just make the view smaller. Okay, right now that is 5 inches tall and it's 10 inches long. So I'm going to go to more. And for my height, I'm going to say 2.25. And then that made my tassel 4.5 inches wide. I want to try that. I don't know if those are going to be too small to cut and look right with my denim, but that's what I'm going to try. And I have not pre-made this, so we're going to learn and see if it works at the same time. So I click on Make It, and I think I'll move this down to 1 inch down, 1 inch over, so that I can have some extra material around it to tape up here. All right, so now let's go ahead and click Continue. And I'm using denim. Oh, it won't let me do denim. Let's see what happens if I pick cotton. The wavy blade. Okay, that didn't make sense. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to cancel this project and delete. Let's go to that other tassel. Okay, I don't want to pay anything, so I need to select free. All right, let's see what we get with this one. We'll customize it. I want to replace the project I already had on my screen. Okay, this looks pretty much the same, and it's for leather, so let's see if I can actually select denim for this or not. I don't want that piece. All I want is this. Okay, so now let's see. It is 3.9. Let's see, 2.25. And that gets me down to a little under 5. I think that I will go ahead and unlock this. And I'm going to make my width, let's go 4.5. All right, let's see what happens when we try to make this one. Move it down again. Okay, so it is going to let me select denim on this one, so that should let me use the rotary blade. Yes, awesome. Okay, here's my denim, and on the back there's a layer of heat and bond, and I left the paper cover on it. I'm going to go ahead and put my fabric pretty side up. Then give it a nice spraying. I don't even think I'm going to use tape. The rotary blade doesn't really shove it like a straight blade does, so I think I'm going to be fine without the tape. But I do need to put my rotary blade in. Okay, let's see what we get. Okay, let's see what we have. Well, it definitely cut all the way through. That's nice. I was worried about that. I thought that maybe I should have added more pressure since I have denim plus a layer of heat and bond. And then the fringe or the tassel just came up off the backing of the heat and bond. I could have a little heat and bond tassel. So that is perfect. Look at that. Very, very cool. There, now you can see it better, and you can see between each little fringe. That cut is perfect. Now here's what I want to do is I want to use, for my next cut, some denim that has not been treated with anything like heat and bond. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's recut that. Okay, this is the exact same denim, came from the same pair of my husband's jeans. It just doesn't have the heat and bond on it. So we're going to see how that turns out. Get it a little straighter though. It might not show through in the video, but you can see the white threads kind of going down in a line, so I want to have those fairly straight. Okay, let's see how this one did. Okay, I want to go ahead and compare the two. Here's the two cuts, and this actually cut nicer, and it came off the mat nicer than I thought it would. Let me show you some earrings. Here's some, these were going to be earrings, and these aren't treated with anything on the back. And the cut was okay, it was pretty good, but when I took these off my mat, all those fibers just kind of pulled loose. And so that's not treated at all. Now the earring that I had on at the beginning of the video, that cut was beautiful and it came off the mat beautifully. This one actually has 2 layers of a DIY fabric stiffener on it. It's just equal parts school glue and water, and I painted 2 coats on, let it dry overnight so it's super dry and stiff, and then I pressed it under my easy press to get it really flat. That turned out beautifully, and now I know that the heat and bond works very well too. Like I said, this one's okay, but I don't know if you can see in there, you do see some of the fibers that aren't nearly as clean cut as this. So I guess it depends on what look you're going for. I'm going to press this under my easy press real quick. Okay, I got that to smooth out a lot. But again, you can see that there's just a lot of loose fibers and the frays don't really hang as nicely. And maybe that's what you want. You want a more organic or natural looking hang. But I really like this one. So I'm going to go with this one. Also, look, I didn't protect my mat. And now it has all that on it. So I'll need to wash that. I could have avoided that if I would have put contact paper or something under it. Okay, so this is going to be my fray for my earrings. When I kind of curl this up or roll it up, this cut, that's too big. That's great for a keychain or maybe a necklace. That would be good for a necklace. But I'm going to cut it in 2. Hopefully it won't be too small then. If it is, I know where to get more denim, and I have a lot of heat and bond. So let's go ahead and snip that. Okay, so I'm going to roll this up. Hey, that's pretty good. I like that. I even like the size of it. It's not super big around, but it's large enough. It's definitely large enough around. Very cute. I don't know if I could buy a barrel that large. I haven't owned any, so I don't really know how large they are. But for now, since this has heat and bond on the back of it, I think I'm just going to use my little Easy Press Mini and press on that so that it'll kind of hold together. Let me grab that. Okay, so I'm going to just re-roll this, make sure I have it straight along the top or even along the top. I think I'll go ahead and put a little heat on that. I just want to stay on that part though. I don't want to get the rest of it heated up and have it stick to my cardstock. Okay. So we'll keep going. Okay, and then I can kind of smush on that to get it more rounded. There we go. And that's holding together just fine. Now I have this wire from years ago, and so I could, until I get what I really need. And there we go. We have an earring. Pretty cute. Okay, so I didn't really set out to make, a fancy pair of earrings. I know that looks tacky. It's just for the time being. What I really wanted to do was see if the machine would cut this denim and if it would do a good job on the tassel, and if you really needed to back it with something like a glue and water mixture or this heat and bond. And if you were picking between the two, for this application, would probably do the heat and bond because it stays real pliable. If you put the 2 layers of glue on it like these, it's really not pliable. It's probably not going to hang very well. It's just going to look very, I don't know, plasticky or fake. But this one, those will still bend, and that looks really cute. So let me go ahead and finish my second one, and then I'll show you a picture at the end. Okay, so if I actually wanted to wear these before I got the right materials or the right supplies, I would need to put some glue down to keep the little piece of metal in there, the little wire. But really, this video was for purposes of trying out the tassel and not this finished product, but it is doable. So here's our cute little earrings. It's not the final product. I'll have to fix them later. But I really wanted to see if the maker would cut this tassel nicely on the denim, and it did, especially when I used that heat and bond. And then when I can actually get out and do some shopping, I'll find something for the top of these. But for now, this is what we have. Thanks so much for joining me. Stay safe, guys. Bye-bye.